Hey guys, welcome to the first online adult class. It's not going to be any different from the kids' classes. We'll just stay on track of what we've been working on in our classes. So right now it's mostly been combinations, and that's what we're going to stick to. Your warm-up is 100 jumping jacks, 100 jumping jacks. Let's do 100 jumping jacks, 25 push-ups, 25 sit-ups, 25 squat jumps. Hit pause and start now. Start on our first drill. Combinations aren't just throwing a punch and a kick together. It's movement involved too. So a combination might be jab, head movement, hook, or jab, slip, cross. Anything like jab, backside angle, uppercut. And that's what we're gonna do with your first drill. I want you to come up with your own combinations, whether it's jab, cross, jab, uppercut, jab, hook, whatever you wanna do with it. But get creative and start coming up with your own combos. Sometimes it's good to have a notebook next to you and you can write with it. Remember that a 1 is a jab, a 2 is a cross, a 3 is a front hook or a left hook, and we're not wide on our hook, we're keeping it real tight and we're twisting, right? A 4 is your uppercut, 5 is your left hand or front hand uppercut, and 6 is our overhand or right hand hook. All right, those are your 6 points. You can learn them, you can practice them, you can write them down, but get used to them, get familiar, know what the names and the vocabulary for each combo is. So 3 rounds of 3 minutes doing your own combinations. Make sure that it's at least 2 to 3. So if I do a jab, I want head movement or another punch afterwards. So jab, slip, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, slip, cross. Whatever you want to do. You can add kicks in there, whatever. 2 to 3 kicks or 3 techniques per combination. 3 rounds, 3 minutes. Some of that, got your arms working, your legs are working, you've stretched. Let's get a little bit more intense. I want a combination and then a sprawl. Now I understand that you're not in MMA, but this class is also for self-defense. And it's good to know how to sprawl. And it's good to know how to sprawl from different angles and different positions. So you're gonna throw 25 of these. It will be whatever combo you wanna do. I'm gonna do jab, cross, hook right now. Jab, cross, hook, then I'm gonna sprawl. Get back up. Do it again, boom, boom, sprawl. Back up, okay? 25 of them. You can change the combination if you want, but that's what you're gonna do. Go. Ready? Okay, now that you're done with your sprawls, and I know you're really warmed up, and you're probably pretty tired and probably mad at me, we're gonna add some angles to our combinations now. So just like at the beginning, head movement can be added to a combination, so can an angle. The 2 angles you're gonna work on right now is a backside angle and a front side angle. When you say backside, taking this foot, we're stepping to our back. So my back is facing that way. My foot sticks in the ground, the ball of my foot, and this leg is going to pivot this foot by stepping backwards. Boom, now I've created a new angle. Okay, and I'm going to the back side. A front side angle is a little different, but not much. I'm still gonna push this foot into the ground, I'm gonna pivot on it. This foot is going to step, my shoulder like I'm running, and then I'm gonna finish the angle by pivoting through. Woo. And now I've changed my angle distance. So, you're gonna do 3 rounds, 3 minutes of shadow boxing, or if you have a bag, on a bag, or if you got one of your kids there that's willing to hold pads or a pillow, use the pad or the pillow. But make sure after every kick or punch or combination, you add an angle. So, add your angle, okay? 3. Okay, now that you're done, you can run through this twice, and it'll be a great workout if you can get through it. I understand it's not like being at the karate school, and I'm sad for that we have to do this, but it's just what it is right now. So keep your head up, keep training. One of the biggest things is adults get lazy, not because they want to, but because they allow life to decide what their priorities are. Martial arts isn't necessarily an essential part to a lot of people's lives, but it can be. And it can help you relieve stress in this time. It can help you calm down and take your mind off of the world for an hour. Don't forget that. That's what's essential, is the fact that you can just go off for a little bit in your head and concentrate on something that's not bills, kids crying, out of work, world going crazy, food shortage, whatever it is. For an hour you can forget about that. And that's the beauty of it. And I think a lot of people forget that. So try to keep that in mind and try to block some time off to yourself or with your kids that are in martial arts, or even if they're not, try to get them participating. It's more fun when you have somebody here, right? So keep it up, guys. We're gonna get through this. Push yourself through it. You're only gonna get better, right? It doesn't get easier, but you get better as long as you stay consistent. And the biggest thing for adults in the martial arts is being consistent. If you can learn that one skill, or if you have that one skill, doesn't matter what talent you have, or the instructor you have, or the school you're at, as long as you're consistent, you're constantly in there training, trying to get better, you're going to get better. So just remember that you are capable of doing this as long as you have a little bit of time management. You block off an hour. If you can't get an hour, get 30 minutes. If you can't get 30 minutes, do a 15-minute workout. Break this down through the entire day of 15-minute workouts. You can do this, guys, and we're always here for you. Call me if you have questions. My phone's always on, and have a great day. Dismissed.